Well, it's great that they think so highly of our program. I mean, we've been one of the top teams in the last 13 years or past 12 years. You know, we're either winning it or helping decide who does win it. I guess we're in the mix, which is always a great thing. Although I am weary, you know, track and field wise, different than say other sports where we don't always know what other schools have coming in, and certainly they don't know what we have coming in or what we've lost. And we lost quite a few really good women from last year's team. So we will be scrappy. We will be in the mix. But, you know, number one, we'll see. Well, last year was awesome. I mean, we were on paper, you know, we always score the meet on paper, and we were third on paper. And for us to pull out that victory was almost unexpected. I mean, we go in thinking we have a shot. We always feel like we have a shot, and kind of the pieces all fell into place for us last year, and we had some women really step up and do some big things. So last year was a special win. You know, sometimes you kind of look at it on paper and you're supposed to win, and you do, and then when you don't, boy, it's a real disappointment. So last year was a lot of fun when you really weren't supposed to, and we pulled it out. I think it's going to be a little tougher for us this year. Obviously, we're not going to sneak up on anybody, being that we were picked to be number one. We lost a couple women to graduation. We lost a couple women to graduation early, as you know, they tried to lessen the amount of semesters. And then I don't know how big of a blow it's going to be to our team, but Selena Thomas, who scored 30 plus, I mean, I know she scored 30 in individual events, and then she was on a relay. I think she had like 34 points in the conference championship for indoor last year. Two things happened to her. In the outdoor season, she tore her Achilles tendon, so that's a long rehab process. And number two, she has been in Paris, France for the entire semester, so I have no idea what she's done rehab-wise, training-wise. She is a competitor, but some of that's going to come down to how healthy she can be. So we may actually lose her for the indoor season. I hope to have her back for the outdoor season and then next year. So losing her is going to be a big blow to us. Super excited about Morgan Gossard, who's coming back, who was a national qualifier for indoor and outdoor last year in the pole vault. So she has been training really hard with Coach Rhodes, and we're certainly excited about what she's able to do for us this year. And the real I guess you want to call it the bullet in our gun this year is Katie Schrantz, coming off an amazing cross-country season where we saw her fitness level just increase so much. So we are excited about what she's going to do for us this year in indoor and outdoor track and field. You know, Jill Douglas last year was right in the mix in the long jump and triple jump, and so I think that she would be another one to look out for. You know, certainly we have a pole vault contingent that's going to be in the mix there to score some points. But we'll see how some of our freshmen pan out this year. I'm excited about this. I hate to use the term rebuild, but in a sense, we have a real opportunity to rebuild. So we'll see how some of these freshmen play out. In the last, 5-6 years since we started the indoor championships, you can really see the payoff at the end of the outdoor season as things get really faster, stronger. You know, people are jumping further, higher. This whole competition phase early on has really benefited our conference to propel us into the outdoor national championships. Really, when you look at our as a conference as a whole, we've had quite a few national qualifiers in the last couple years. So I used to be a person who didn't like the indoor season before we had the conference championships because it was like training. Now I love the indoor season. Number one thing about the indoor season is we don't have to worry about wind, rain, coldness. So it is really, really nice, the indoor season. Having national qualifiers certainly gets us noticed. It's nice for recruiting that we can tell seniors in high school that, look, we've had 10 straight years, or I think it's going to be 9 if Morgan makes it this year, like 9 straight years of national qualifiers. We've had I don't remember the exact number, probably in the 20s or 20s national qualifiers. We've had quite a few All-Americans. It's really nice that we can tell these young men and women that we aim to be a national type team, and as of now we have been.